Hey, hi, this is Karen Moltenbrey, Chief Editor of Computer Graphics World. And today I'm here with Josh Covington. He's the Managing Director of Sales and Marketing at Velocity Micro. Welcome, Josh.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay, so Velocity Micro has been around for over 20 years, I think. So tell me a little bit about the company.
Yeah, so we were founded in 1997, actually. We were founded as primarily a workstation PC company. Our founder was designing kitchen cabinets and was using high-end CAD software and needed hardware to be able to run his software. At that time, really the software was way ahead of the hardware, so he couldn't find anything off the shelf that would work, so he started building his own. That grew into, we started building computers here and there for friends that were also in the industry. From there, he took the company in 2001. We got our first review. An independent PC magazine reached out to us, did a little review on us. It was not a great review, but a good review, and that's really what springboarded our growth over the next 20 years. Right now, we continue to focus on workstation PCs. We also build gaming PCs. Servers. Really what our focus is custom hardware. So something that you can't find off the shelf at a Best Buy. It's something that we're really, really good at building.
Okay, so every piece of equipment here is custom built?
That's correct, yeah. Everything that we do is built from the ground up. So, we don't have anything sitting on a shelf anywhere. Every single order that we receive is built to specs and custom built to that customer's exact requirements.
Okay, and what are some of the hardware solutions that Velocity Micro provides?
So we do primarily high-end workstations. So that would be, a workstation designed for content creation, for, construction, CAD software, design software, that kind of thing. We also do custom servers, so we can do a data server. We also do GPU design servers. Really unique custom built solutions that, like I mentioned, you really can't find anywhere else, but that's really what we're specializing in.
Okay, and so they're customized by, needs, like if I want one for, say, gaming, home office, CAD, I mean, professional applications, that's one of the requirements, or that's something that you consider whenever I'm building it, what it's going to be used for?
Yeah, exactly. If a customer approaches us and says they want a custom PC, the first thing that we ask is, what application do you use? What do you use the PC for? So, they may list a half a dozen different applications. It may be a little bit of gaming. It may be a little bit of content creation. It may be, some video streaming, that kind of thing. And then we will build a configuration that's designed specifically for those needs. So really, there's no use case that's out there, or a combination of use cases that we cannot build a PC for.
Okay, and how is Velocity Micro uniquely positioned for the workstation PC space?
Having our foundation in the workstation and the gaming space has really taught us how to build a fast computer. Our focus is really on building fast, high-performing hardware. There are a lot of companies out there that can build a PC and they put some fancy lighting on it or a custom paint job, but they're not trying to build you the fastest computer. They're trying to build you something with some flash to it, something that'll catch your eye. That's not what we're doing. We want to build you the fastest PC that you have ever used. And being able to do that, and the experience that we've had doing that, allows us to build workstations that really, really increase productivity, especially for content creators, because we are able to build literally the fastest computers that you've ever used.
Okay, and what sets a computer from your company, aside from, what we would see from some of the other vendors that we're familiar with out there in the market?
So it's a couple of things. One is our build process. Every PC, like I mentioned, is built by hand by one technician on our production floor. There are no assembly lines. Each one, every wire is tucked away by hand. Everything is clean and nicely built. The other thing is the software optimization that we're able to do. I would put our hardware, an identically spec'd PC with our hardware versus a similar hardware, and we're going to outperform it every time. And if you look at the reviews that we've had out there in the industry press, we've won over 70 awards, and it's because we are able to build fast computers. It's not because of the custom paint jobs that we do. It's not because of the fancy lighting. It's because of the performance.
Okay, and so in terms of customization, what kind of components if I'm building one, say for DCC applications, like I'm a modeler, say. So what kind of choices do I have when it comes to, say, the graphics card or other components?
Really, there's no limit to the number of choices that you may have. If I were building it or helping you build a PC for modeling, I would focus on two main things. It would be on the processor. That's typically modeling is processor intensive. So you want to make sure that you have a nice high-end processor that's multi-threaded. And you would also want to focus on the graphics card. We offer NVIDIA professional Quadro graphics cards. We offer AMD Radeon Pro graphics cards. We also offer, on the consumer side, GeForce and Radeon graphics cards. So, in that sense, I would probably do a nice high-end NVIDIA Quadro card. And the combination between the CPU and the GPU there would give you the best optimization for performance. And, you would also have to consider things like the hard drive. You want a nice, fast NVMe hard drive. But, really the sky is the limit. There are no limitations to the number of customizations that you can make on our systems.
Okay, and in that vein, how has the AMD Threadripper impacted the workstation industry?
Yeah, I mean, it's really turned the whole industry on its head. AMD invented the multi-core processor about 15 years ago. They came out with the first dual-core processor in 2005. And since then, multi-core processors have been the norm. But Threadripper, because you can fit 64 cores, and each core is multi-threaded, so 128 threads on one processor, it really is a unique hardware solution, especially if the application is multi-threaded. I talk to customers that are seeing 30 and 40% improved performance and decreased rendering and encoding times using Threadripper. I even have one customer that uses Threadripper primarily to encode, compile code, and they have seen a 500% performance increase over what they were using previously. So, when you factor in the ROI with the increased productivity from a solution like that, it's really a unique opportunity for people.
Okay, and what would you say to people out there that are considering Velocity Micro? I mean, why should they choose or look at Velocity Micro?
Well, I would encourage people to go out and search for some of the reviews from the industry press that we've had. Like I said, we've had over 70 Editor's Choice Awards over the past 20 years. Just look at customer stories. Don't take my word for it. Our customers are very passionate about what we've done for them and the solutions that we offer. So go out and read some of that stuff that's out there. It's really it's really important, and it's really eye-opening.
Okay, and is there anything else that you want to add?
No, I really thank you for the time, and I'm glad that I was here and able to kind of tell our story a little bit, and I hope to hear from customers out there soon.
Okay, and where can customers go for more information about your company?
Yeah, our website is velocitymicro.com.
Okay, wonderful. Hey, thank you so much, Josh, for joining us, and for everyone else out there, stay tuned to CGW TV, and we'll be bringing you more interviews. Thank you very much, Josh.
Thank you, Karen. Have a good day.
All right, bye.